Let's talk about the best skincare of 2022. I'm Laura Ray. I tested out dozens of products this year on my skin, my very sensitive, mature skin. I'm 58 years old and I have had acne. I've had oily skin, dry skin. Now I'm back to normal, sort of oily T-zone skin after completing menopause. So I feel like I have such a great base to judge off of because I've had all types of skin during my life. Let's dive into cleansers. What I tried to do with this video is not overwhelm you with so many products in one category. I tried to pick my favorite that is super affordable or as affordable as I can get for this style or type of product that it is. Let's start with cleanser. I really have loved this cleanser. This is from COSRX, and the reason I like it, it's a gel that then gets creamy on the skin. I really love a cleanser that gets sort of that white creamy feel to it. It feels more luxurious. This leaves my skin so hydrated. In the past, when I would try cleansers, sometimes my skin would feel tight afterwards. That's not what you want. You don't want that squeaky type feeling. You want your skin to feel hydrated. And because this is the Snail mucin in it, it really adds a lot of hydration to the skin. For toner, I'm using the Pyunkang Yul. This is a great toner that really cleans the skin, adds a lot of hydration. I love the texture of it. It's a little more than just water. There's that little drop of gelness to it. It feels great on the skin, and if I have any residue of makeup around the hairline, it gets that clean. But I feel like this is a great toner that adds hydration to the skin. For a long time, my main exfoliator has been Gommage. That's a product that you put on your skin and sort of roll off the surface layer of the skin. But this year, I wanted to try a few new things. One that I tried was the Peach Slices Acne Exfoliating Toner because it has AHA and BHA in it. Now, some of you have asked me, aren't you not supposed to use these two together? You can use them together. I originally was using the Paula's Choice, but this is so much more affordable. I can buy about 3 of these for the price of one Paula's Choice, and I find that I love the results of this. So if I want a exfoliator like this that's a liquid and not something I'm manually scrubbing on the face, then this is my go-to. I've talked so many times about this exfoliating mask in the past few videos that I'm not going to go into detail, but I will give you my results after more treatments. Some of these products I'm sharing, of course, because they're the best. You've heard about them before, but I'm so excited to share more details with you after longer use of these products. This is a 2-step, takes 2 minutes. It is a manual exfoliator, meaning there's like crystals that you're gently rubbing on the face. And then for step 2, putting the liquid on, and you can just feel it working. When I wipe this off my face, I feel like I've had better than a facial. My skin looks so improved. I have a nice glow. My fine lines are diminished. And this is super affordable. I can't believe I've gotten at least maybe 8 treatments out of this, maybe more. And if you paid for a facial, that's at least $100. So this is one of my #1 products of 2022. For me, 2022 was the year of K-Beauty. I really dove into K-Beauty. I have many products I'm testing out now that I rotate through to feel the textures, look at are there any immediate results like plumping of the skin, the pores not looking so noticeable. So those are some of the things I'm looking for. Well, 2 products that gave me results that were like the essence kind of product is this one, Missha, the Time Revolution. This has been my favorite. This is supposed to be a dupe for the very pricey one I would never buy, the SK2. That is a fortune. This works beautiful. It goes on the skin and plumps it up. I don't feel like I even need moisturizer most days when I use this. It works incredibly under makeup, and that's a main concern for me because I wear makeup every day to work. If I'm going to work, I have makeup on. This works so beautifully on my skin. Now, another product that I've fallen in love with is this Kahai. This is called a Wrinkle Bounce. Don't you love these names? I don't feel my wrinkles are bouncing, but boy, does my skin look beautiful with this. Now, this is meant to use throughout the day. If you just feel you need some hydration, you can just take it and spray it on the skin like this. It has a super, super fine mist. Now, I also love mixing this into my foundation and concealer. It gives a little bit of wetness to it where the foundation and concealer spread better. So this was a surprising find. I want to really thank Kimberly from Pretty Over 50 because she recommended this Beta Glucan Daily Moisture Cream. I just am crazy about it. I love the way it spreads on my face, the way it sinks in, the way my skin looks afterwards. This is also super affordable. I think it's a great moisturizer for any kind of skin. Now, another one I've talked so much about that I said this was my replacement for the Bobbi Brown face cream that you apply as a primer before makeup. This is Pyunkang Yul. It's a balm. Now, this texture is a little well, it's a combination. It feels like a moisture cream, but a little gel-like. And that's what I love about these K-Beauty products. I hate anything that feels too heavy on the skin and weighs down the skin. This just goes on so light, sinks in. I only need to apply a very, very small amount under my makeup to moisturize my skin. Anytime my skin feels irritated from the weather, from just maybe a food that I ate that aggravated my skin, I can put this on and it calms it right down. I've been very loyal this year when it comes to vitamin A products. I do want to use something with vitamin A. I've talked many times that Retin-A I've used throughout my life and it just wreaks havoc on my skin. It's just too strong for me. So I've had a lot of luck with the Avene. This is the Physio Lift. This has retinaldehyde in it, which is a step beneath the Retin-A I would get from my dermatologist. This has been perfect. I get no irritation from this and not all the redness. Retin-A I've used since I was 13 off and on. No matter what moisturizer or anything I mix in, I've always struggled with my skin looking horrible when I'm on Retin-A. So I love that I finally found something, at 58, that works for my skin, diminishes fine lines, yet doesn't wreak havoc on my skin. This was also the year of eye cream. I really realized for me personally, when I use eye cream, my under eye area looks so much better, just light years. My under eyes actually look better now than when I was 40. I never used to apply any kind of eye cream under my eyes when I was younger, and I'll look back at photos and think, wow, they actually look better now than then. So I have three I want to share with you because they're all a little bit different. I've repurchased this one. This is the Sukoyaka Suhada. This is a urea moisturizer. I feel this really keeps the dead skin and flakiness or buildup under the eyes that I used to have away and keeps my eyes looking smoother. So I keep this in my rotation. Sometimes I'll use, say, this at night and maybe this one, the La Roche Posay Toleraine, in the morning. This is a lot thinner. You'll notice with eye cream, there is a broad spectrum of textures from really thick to very thin. I like sort of in the middle to thin. I don't like it too heavy because I feel like my pores get clogged, and I can see that in this area. I'll get little bumps if I use anything that's too heavy. So this one has worked for my daughter too. She's repurchased it and loved it. Now the third one that I really like is this Advanced Snail Peptide Eye Cream from COSRX. This is another one that I just love the formula. I like the way my eyes look afterwards. They look very hydrated. I don't see any dryness during the day. While I'm at work, I'll look in my under eye area and it will pretty much be stable and look like it did in the morning. So all three of these eye creams for me have been winners. One product that you don't see in Western skincare very much, but you see a lot in the K-beauty world is little stick moisturizers. This is one I tried. They call it a wrinkle stick, but it's Snail Essential EX. Now, this is very much a balm texture, and you can just dab it in the under eye area like this. Now, this can work also for your cuticles, for maybe hair that's sticking up. There you go. It works for a lot of things. This is great to have in your purse, especially for those of you with dry under eyes. Now, I like to use this also around the mouth. So if you have lip lines like I do, you can put a little bit on your finger, and just during the day, I will notice those lines will get a little dry during the day. You can add a little of this. It won't disrupt your makeup so much because this is more of a, not like a cream moisturizer, more like a Vaseline type, but this has skincare ingredients in it. You can just sort of blend it with your foundation and your foundation will still look great. By the way, I wanted to mention I'm wearing the new ColourPop palette that's out at Target on my eyes. I purchased it the other day and I'm just loving it. I'll put the shade, there's several palettes, so I'll put the one that I used in the description of the video. All the links beneath the video are there in the description. And thank you for shopping those links. I appreciate it so much because you are the supporters of my channel. Crepey skin. I tried out several things on my arms, legs to work on the texture of the skin. One product I really liked was this Derma E. Now, of course, we've all heard about Crepe erase. It's a fortune. And this is something that you wouldn't really need to repurchase that often. This has, it says 6 ounces, but it seems like it just keeps going and going. But I like the texture of this. It's heavier. It's not thin like the moisturizers I've been talking about, but it's made for the body, so it has more of that buttery feel to it. But if you're looking for something to use on your arms, legs, any crepey spots you have, I'm really enjoying this one. Sunscreens. I have 3 to share with you that just were at the top of my list for different reasons. First off, the Canmake, I've talked about this quite a bit. It has a beautiful, just opalescent shimmer to it. It looks gorgeous on the skin under makeup. So if you have a foundation that is more matte, you put this under, you don't get that Charlotte Tilbury foundation glow like her new foundation, which I did not like. It's been sitting in my drawer. That glow was just off the chain for me. It was too much. But this underneath my regular foundations that I have that are more of a satin finish gives my skin such a beautiful glow. This Sun Milk from Missha, why I like this, it's very thin. It doesn't leave this harsh white cast, and it just sinks in quickly and almost turns to like a powdery feel. So I like this for under makeup, or if I want to go without makeup and I'm going over to the beach for a walk, I'll put this on. I just love the way it feels on my skin. My skin's not all sticky, and I just really think it's a great affordable sunscreen. My last one is pricey, but it replaces foundation for me. I love the La Roche-Posay because of that reason. It gives my skin a very natural look. It adds a little color. This one is the tinted. And it's lasted me a long time because I don't use it all the time. I love wearing this on my no makeup days. I will put this on. It's got a 50 sunscreen in it, and it's fragrance free, but it gives my skin an overall just nicer look. It gets rid of some of the redness I have and discoloration and makes my skin look like it has more of a matte face and body kind of coverage to it. So I really enjoy this on those no makeup days. I love lip scrubs because they really do keep the lips looking more beautiful when you're wearing lipstick. I scrub my lips a couple of times a week, and even though I've never suffered with dry lips very much because of the climate I live in, there's so much humidity, I feel like my lips do look very different if I don't scrub them. So the Poppy and Pout gets my award. This is so luxe. It comes in a glass casing here. Beautiful lid. This looks very bougie and elegant, but it's very affordable. And the scent is marshmallow. So how can you beat that? Maybe I could beat it with this. This is Dr. Papaw. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because it's 2 products in one. You have a lip scrub on the top portion and a lip balm on the bottom. This is perfect for travel, for keeping in your purse. going away for the weekend. This is super affordable. I like how compact it is. The packaging is not as nice and luxe as the Poppy and Pout, but if you're looking for something because you travel and you just want to quickly clean your lips and put on some balm, then this is my pick. Two last winners. One is the Pyunkang Yul hand cream. This feels beautiful on the hands. I really tried to spend more time on my hands this year. After all the hand washing we do, I still do a lot of hand washing, and it really affects my fingernails, my cuticles. So I like to keep a hand cream on. I really didn't do that a few years ago, but now I'm much better about putting cream on my hands during the day. This has that water gel texture that I love so much. It's a fantastic product at a great price. If you just feel like you need a little glow somewhere, you need this stick from Vaseline. This is, I'm going to put it right here on my chest so you can see a little bit. This just adds glow anywhere you want it. You could even use this as a highlighter on the cheeks. I'm going to put a little bit on here. But this glow stick is made for anywhere on the body that you want glow. You could put it on your arms. If you're just wanting a little glow this holiday season, this is a great product to add into your shopping cart. So these are my best skincare of 2022. I'm always looking for affordability, products that give great results. For women that have mature skin like me, or even if you're younger, a lot of young people struggle with dry skin. I've seen that with my own daughter. She struggles with it. So a lot of the products that I've used have been great for her too. Leave in the comments any skincare product that has worked great for you, whether it was this year or last year, it doesn't matter, just something that you love that has been effective. I appreciate you all so much. Remember that I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. I have so many videos. If you go to my page, I have uploaded so much in the past few years, but especially in the last few months. You might want to go back and watch one of those videos if you haven't already, or share it with a friend. Have a blessed and beautiful week, and I'll see you soon.